Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about being frugal, not just with your money, but with your time. Let's get started and talk about it. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we had more than 24 hours in a day? I don't know about you guys. I would love it. Also, if we didn't require sleep, just imagine all the things we could get done. And I know many of us have a lot of things we'd like to get done, but sometimes we waste time, which can also be wasting money. And what that means is we're not being as productive as maybe we would like to be. And I actually wrote down some ways I've wasted time, which also means in many ways I've wasted money. So the first one was wasting time with maybe toxic people or energy vampires, as they would call them. And we put too much time into that when we could be doing something else. I've had people in my world, and this is over the many years, that they're always in crisis mode. Do you guys know people like that? And you take time trying to help them out and do things when you could be actually spending your time more wisely. It's also very draining, so that you're drained for the day and you don't have the energy level to do the things that you want to do. So that's something I've noticed. Number two, putting off tasks and not being productive, or putting off important tasks. And I notice this about myself. I'll do the easy tasks, but if it's something that requires a lot of thought or a lot of moving parts, I keep delaying things like that and putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and just until I absolutely have to do it. Let me know if any of you are like that. Number three, shopping when you don't need a thing. My mother used to call it window shopping. Now the good thing is I used to love to shop a lot more than I do now. Now I don't enjoy shopping as much. So that's really positive. But just shopping when you really absolutely don't even need or even want anything. You don't even know what you want. So you don't even have a list or any idea what you want, but you're still window shopping anyway, instead of maybe putting your time to something else that you might really enjoy. Number four, and I have done this before, buying out of obligation. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have ever thought you have to buy a gift for somebody because they bought one for you and you really didn't want to, quote, exchange gifts, but you feel an obligation? Maybe your mother or father told you, hey, if someone buys you a gift, you need to buy them something back. Or say it's your birthday and they went and they bought you something, and then you feel like you need to go buy them something. So you buy out of obligation. That takes time and money. And a lot of these things I'm talking about, you know where it's taking the time? Our thought process. We spend a lot of time thinking about all these things. You spend time thinking about the people that are always in crisis mode. You spend time thinking and agonizing over the people that you feel you should buy something for. Okay? Number five, another way that we can spend time and money, and more than we'd like, is not canceling services or canceling activities and things. And then you end up spending a lot of time on the phone and all this rather than not doing the service. So you might have gotten a service because you were trying to help somebody else and you felt obligated, and now you realize you don't want the service, but you hate the hassle of calling and taking the time to cancel it. That'd be another way. Number six, and this is really good, feeling obligated and just simply doing things you don't want to do. Whether it's going out with a group of people to a restaurant and you really don't want to spend the money. And now this is a while ago, but I was invited to a birthday dinner and our whole family was invited. Not that I wouldn't have gone, but I had already gone out to dinner that month and spent money. And this is when I was paying off debt, by the way. And I knew that I would have to spend on the birthday person and money for our whole family to go out. And I simply didn't want to do that. I've known people also that was asked to be in a wedding, and they simply just didn't want to pay for the bridesmaid's dress, and because those things can be expensive, and a gift, and maybe an airplane ticket to go there. So a lot of times we end up spending things because we just feel family obligations, for example. Okay? And then last but not least, I put down spending too long to do a task. Many times if we think we're got to clean the house, we're a perfectionist, and then we're not happy. You know, say if you work quite a few hours and you just tidy the house, maybe that's good enough. Maybe you're tired and you need to go read a book and relax rather than trying to be a perfectionist doing things. Or maybe there's a task that takes you a long time to do and you're really not enjoying it. We'll say yard work. Maybe you could hire out and have somebody do that for you. Yes, you're going to spend a little money, but that's kind of what I do. I love doing product demos, but I have somebody do my yard. Well, I make money doing product demos so I can afford to have someone come do my yard, and I'd rather make money that way than do my own yard. So kind of think about how you're spending your time doing tasks. Maybe there are some things you could hire out so you could have more time enjoying things that you like to do and enjoy other ways of making money. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about wasted time and wasted money? Key in on this topic for me and let me know some ways you've wasted your time and your money. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.